Hello, welcome to the fourth house with me, Mamita, and today we're discussing Venus through the astrological zodiac signs. So Venus represents love, partnerships, luxuries, the arts, and feminine passions. So when you have Venus sitting in the sign of Aquarius, what will you be like? Well, Venus in Aquarius is a very free-spirited lover. They will not want to be held down by love. Love to them is this very universal thing, and it is not about possession. Venus in Aquarius will usually engage in open relationships or free relationships where there is no set word or boundary to describe their partnership. They will enjoy having many lovers, and they will be very flirtatious and very fun-loving. Now, Aquarius is also a fixed sign, so that doesn't mean that if you're dating someone with Venus in Aquarius that they will be faithful. It really depends on how their personal Venus is aspected, if it's conjunct with anything, if it's sitting in a certain house that would give it this quality. So if this is not your cup of tea, don't worry, it doesn't mean that your partner's like that. And if it is your cup of tea, yay, congratulations, you found someone who will really love you, because they will love you in this higher expression that is not about attachment, because Venus, through a lot of other signs, will want to be attached, will want to feel like this is theirs, this is, that there's something that they can hold on to. But Venus in Aquarius will be something that they might be the lover that you hear from every few years or so, and that you always love, but you can't own them. They won't sit down with you. This is a sign that is really about the community and the collective and the future, and they have a lot of ideas that are different from other people when it comes to what love is, and they're really beautiful ideas, but in some ways it's a lot like Venus and Scorpio, where it can be taboo for what our society is right now. I've known a lot of Venus and Aquarius partners that love can be very difficult for them, because they will want love, but that doesn't mean that they might not want another partner, and those things will be very different for them. Now, with Venus and Scorpio, they will definitely want to own their partner, but I was more talking about like the taboo aspects of what they'll both kind of share in common. Now, I've known a lot of Venus and Aquarius people that are also incredibly stable, and that will want a partnership. So that will want a steady one-on-one monogamous partnership. So Venus in Aquarius, for women, you will definitely be one of those women that may not be as needy or as emotional in your expressions of love as your female counterparts. You will feel a little bit more independent in space, and detachment and love is something that you're okay with, because when you're attached to something, it controls you, and it's kind of getting hold with you. And that's why I say that Venus and Aquarius can actually be a very high expression of love, because it's just like, yeah, I love you. I don't have to hold you to love you. I see you, and I can love you from over here. So in a lot of ways, it's not always such a painful love, which is great for you. And your feminine energy will be very Aquarian, and you might be a little like funky and spunky and be a super individual. And if you were a man, you'll be highly attracted to this type of woman, the woman who, you know, who walks to the beat of her own drum, who has her own, you know, who's more in love with the collective, and probably she has a lot of friends. There'll be a lot of friends, lovers as friends in this particular placement. So let me know if you have Venus in Aquarius and what your experience is. I'd love to hear it. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing to my channel, The Fourth House with Mamita.